Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
And with that rotation not at full strength, someone else is going to have to step up and fill that role.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Sharp out there with Smith. And it's Thunder. And there's Jackson. And it's Cooper in at the 3. We've got Ward. Johnson is out there with Champ. And it's Brady in at the 4 spot. So, Clark, when you look at the MVP voting over the last few years, it has been dominated by the big men, especially 7-footers.
Yeah, pretty unique, right? For years, 7-footers didn't get much MVP love, and this stuff is somewhat cyclical, as you know, Kevin. Big shifts happen, like the talk of getting rid of conferences because the West was too strong once upon a time. That conversation and narrative flipped, too. So I think, again, cyclical stuff happens in this league.
Smith tries again. He lays it in.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Pass to Johnson. Shoots a 3. Rebound by Smith. Here's Dennis. On the wing, Jackson. Here's Dennis. They set the pick. Now, here's Sharp. He doesn't hit that one. Johnson against Cooper. Ward, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Dennis. And the layup is good.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Johnson outside. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Sharp. This one for 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Cooper against Johnson. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Smith right side. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. That one drops for him. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
With 10 games left, let's see how the playoff race is shaping up out east. Taking a look here at the visitors. They've had a great season and will look to extend that into the playoffs. Here's Cooper. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Smith on the wing. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. The rebound by Champ.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Brady. Johnson left side. Here's Brady. Back to Johnson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Johnson, one shot.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Cooper. Here's Dennis. Now Macy, covered by Johnson. Macy against Johnson. There's a lob to Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Dennis passes to Cooper. Pass to Barber. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Caffey, he's checked in for Mason. And that one falls for Johnson. Gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Dennis passes to Jackson. Over Johnson. Pass to Barber and taken away by Johnson. High arcing shot. Rebounded by Jackson. Doing well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Here's Cooper. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Brady. Johnson outside. Plays it up and banks it in. Johnson's got 12 points in the game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Cooper. Rebounded by Ward. Gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. For the 3. Drops in the tray. Ward's got his second basket of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Back to Jackson. Pass to Caffey. Here's Dennis. The fadeaway. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Here's Johnson. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Pass to Dennis. Here's Caffey. Jackson with the screen. Shot to stop the run. Johnson with the block. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Here's Brady. He's guarded by Cooper. He can't hit that time. Gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Pass to Jackson. Here's Barber to the middle. Here's Dennis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both shots good from the stripe. .29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Leonard against Johnson. Three-pointer on the way. No good on that one. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Leading by 8. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Sharp out there with Macy. Then there's Mr. Incredible. Then there's Wade. And it's Forte in a 2-guard.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
On Monday, then on Thursday.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
And that one falls for Johnson. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Hitting at 46%, making some buckets. Here's Caffey. He has yet to score. Pass to Macy. Leonard against Johnson. Here's Caffey. And he lays it straight in.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Johnson outside. To the right side. Barber passes to Johnson. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Dimes. Barber pulls it in. Here's Caffey. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Pass to Sims. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Dimes. Caffey grabs the miss. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Barber. Here's Caffey. He shoots again, and it's good on the layup. Caffey's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And getting very close to seeing our final list of contestants for the dunk contest. And you know everybody in the discussion right now really wants to compete.
I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, if you got the hops and the repertoire, you want to show what you can do.
Well, you look at Jackson. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And we're getting closer and closer to having our contestants determined. So be sure to stay tuned as we'll be bringing you updates very, very soon.
And partner, if we had the contest today, I'd be happy with the group we have right now.
And here is Macy, still yet to score, and the call will go against the Prodigy. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Wood. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Macy passes to Caffey. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Caffey's got 6.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum. Here's Fudge.
Pass to Johnson from outside the arc. Caffey grabs the miss. Caffey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Ward. Wood covering. Second shot opportunity. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Ward. Shooting 1.
Gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Dennis. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson. He's one of the standouts over the last month and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. And the first one drops. Forte, he's checked in for Wood. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Johnson outside. Rebound by Smith. With confidence, 50% from the field so far. Here's Forte. Macy passes to Dennis. And here's Smith. The rebound by Champ. Champ's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's a good screen. Pass to Johnson. And the rejection by Smith. And here they come for the finish. Oh, wow!
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Timeout, timeout.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
he's checked in for Johnson. And now let's have a look at the teams that have had the quickest hands in the NBA during the past month.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
Pass to Champ. Here's Dimes. Here's Ward. He's got 8. They set the pick. Inside, here's Brady. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Dennis. It's deflected. Here's Dimes. No scoring in this one. Pass to Champ.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Barber's checked in for Smith.
For the away team, number 41, Malcolm Barber.
Here's Ward. He's guarded by Cooper. And that one, good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
To the paint. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Third team foul. Shooting for the away team. Barber. 2 shots.
Shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one. That one misses.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Ward. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Pass to Sharp. And 1:01 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Cooper. 11 points last game. There's the pick. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for the away team. Cooper. the line for two.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. Gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Misses from close range.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
First personal foul.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Free throw good, Cooper. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Milwaukee.
Yeah, and they took both games they played against this club last season.
I like this matchup for him. Not a cakewalk. It's not going to be easy, but they clearly have the advantage.
With 1 on the clock. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. They lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause.
The energy in their hometown is electric, man. You can tell these players are loving the positive attitudes and feeding off them. I expect them to sustain this enthusiasm.
Yeah, I mean, these fans just love this team. And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the fan-favorite three-point contest.
Now that we're close to knowing who will be participating, some of these guys may be in the gym early and leaving late, shooting threes on a timer.
If you're not prepared, it's easy to look bad in this event.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And so here's the home team. They've led by as many as 11 points. We've got Johnson, Ward out there with Champ, and it's Brady in at the power forward. There's the pick. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
And let's go down to a list of players you can't leave open under any circumstances. This season's most accurate small forwards from the field. And you look at Johnson.
And that tells you about their ability to slash through the defense and get to the hoop effectively. I mean, because you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of a percentage.
That's accurate, but you can't do what they've done without a superb outside shot as well. I mean, that's not a problem for this group. They certainly can drain the jump shot.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. Here's Dennis. Thunder is out there with Jackson. Then it's Sharp. Then it's Smith. And it's Cooper in at the three, the small forward. Here's Ward. Covered by Smith. Ward the pass to Johnson. They double team Johnson. Can't hit from in close.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And then Johnson with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Pass to Smith. Now Sharp. Jackson with it. Beyond the arc. Here's Smith. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first four here in the third.
To the inside. Here's Johnson. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist. Johnson's got 21 in the game.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Now, here's Sharp. He's tightly guarded. Dennis passes to Smith. The rebound by Champ.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Here's Ward. And the rebound paying off as they pick up two on the second chance bucket right there.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Here's Dennis. He's got 6. Pass to Smith.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Thunder. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up about 8 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And while the numbers are decent, I really feel like he can do more.
Yeah, you know, his issue is more mental right now, I think. He just needs to block out the distractions and get back to being the star that he is.
With 10 games left, let's see how the playoff race is shaping up out west. And you take a look at this home team, advantage in 1 series. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Johnson in the corner. The rebound by Cooper. Gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Jackson from long range knocks down the 3 ball. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Shoots the 3. Ward misses. Gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Pass to Dennis. Outside Jackson. Smith sets the pick for Jackson. Down low. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. 6 points for Smith.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul, second team.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Guys, I think free throw shooting is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
That one is off.
You know, their lead could be larger right now, but their efficiency from the line has tailed off just a bit.
And he sinks the second. The ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. Outside Jackson. Inside, here's Smith, and then Smith with the dunk.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Pass to Champ. Johnson with it. He's guarded by Cooper. The jump hook. Johnson can't get it to go. Gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Dennis passes to Cooper. On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Dennis. The hook. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Ward. And the foul called on Thunder. That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Ward. No good on the quick 3.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's Caffey. He has 6. Here's Smith. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Johnson, a wide open look. The 3-pointer, no good.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And then Smith with the dunk.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Wheeler, the pass to Johnson. Harden outside. Johnson outside. Trying to end the drought. Buries the long-range jumper. 5 points in the game.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Back to Jackson. 1:24 left in the third quarter. And then Smith with the dunk.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And the home team has possession. And that will be the middle game of this three-game homestand. Pass to Ward. Lobbed up there for Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Back to Jackson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sharp. Well, this group of shooting guards has given us a little bit of something extra lately, including excellent rebounding, so you can see those numbers. Take a look at the prodigy, one of the game's best, second in the league.
Well, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. I mean, typically a two guard, you're not in tight when a shot goes up, so competing for rebounds is that much more difficult.
And that's why it takes that unique combination of agility and instincts to make your way onto that list. Those guys have a terrific balance of the physical and mental aspects of the game.
Here's Dimes. Still scoreless. For the lead. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And it's in there.
Works that one inside nicely.
Here's Duncan. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Booker. Big Daddy is out there with Dimes. Then it's Johnson, and it's Fudge in at the 4. Johnson against Leonard. Pass to Barber. Now, here's Wade. Here's Forte. Outside Leonard. Clock at 4. Shoots it. And it's Forte missing. Straight 49% from the field. To the inside. Here's Booker. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Wade feeling it out a bit. Pass to Barber. Out to the wing. Stefan, defended by Booker. Wade outside. He can't get that one. Here's Dimes. Wade is covering. With the floater. And it's Wade with the rebound. Really well. 54% from the floor. about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. There's a screen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Here's Dimes. Pass to Ward. Here's the three. Rebound by Wallace.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
It's stolen. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Leonard. Floats one up. Good on the shot. Johnson's got 26.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Wood, he's checked in for Wade. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. Now they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Now, Wood. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Wallace kicks to Leonard. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Johnson outside. And he lobs it up. Whoops, they pick off the pass. to tie it up. Another shot. And the layup by Jackson.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Champ.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Sharps checked in for Barber. Pass to Champ. Here's Ward. Guarded by Jackson. Ward, the pass to Johnson. 5 on the clock. To the left side wing. Corner shot. The rebound by Cooper.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Champ. Here's Ward. Into the lane. He gets it in there.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Dennis passes to Smith. Jackson with the bounce pass. Over Ward. That's tipped, and they'll get another chance. Jackson passes to Dennis. Now, here's Sharp. D right on him. Pass to Jackson. Back to Sharp. Smith with it. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For the away team, Smith taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he ends up missing both free throws. Gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Bucket is good.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. 1:51 left in the 4th quarter. Now here's Jackson. Banked in off the glass.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
Johnson against Cooper. High post Johnson. Lets it go with the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Jackson down low. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
Being 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
65 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doubled by Smith, stolen by Jackson.
Great execution of the double team right there, able to strip it and then get the possession.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
.44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .44 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
.30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Smith. The layup off target. Here's Ward. Guarded by Jackson. so they get the victory here at home. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now we present the player of the game, the Prodigy.